Welcome to Welcome with Jesus Bible Study. We are going to be in the book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived, God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And I'm going to repeat that. Be not deceived, God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. We deceive ourselves if we think that we can also sow to the flesh without reaping corruption, sow to the wind without reaping the whirlwind of sin. As many have noted, always it takes you further than what you want to stay, and it costs you more than what you want to pay. But if we sow to the Spirit, we shall reap life. Man, if it is so true, they say what you put into this world is what you're going to get out of it. How you treat people is how people is going to end up treating you. There's a lot of times that people out here who refuse to give people help in the world. And then when somebody comes, and when they go to ask somebody for help, they get all frustrated, mad, and wonder why nobody doesn't want to help them. There is so much negativity in this world. It is just horrible. There's so much evil in this world. That's because evil is taking over. We're in a battle. This is a war. And everybody's so focused on these other wars that they forget about the major war that's going on. The reason why we have all these other little wars is because it's a battle for our soul. The devil knows that his time is coming up. We are in the end of days. Jesus is coming back. And I'm not saying it because it says in the scripture. I'm literally saying this because Jesus is literally about to come. We need to be ready. Look at how the world is acting. It's like, what does it say in there? When good is evil and evil is good? What does it look like out in the world? It looks like they're turning everything that is about to be, that is evil, good, that is okay to do. And everything that is good is evil. You got people being arrested now. It's illegal to be homeless. They're arresting people for even preaching the word. Now you can't even quote scriptures. Forget about just preaching the word. You can't even be outside in public and quote a scripture without getting arrested. Pretty soon we're going to be in an area and a time to where it's going to be illegal to even own a Bible. We're heading that direction. People's already starting to freak out because all these towers are going down. People who have certain phone companies like AT&T and Verizon, their phones are not working. They don't have no service in certain areas. I've already told y'all we're about to be into a land of lawlessness. The Russian has enough. They're about to attack all over there, and everything's about to go down. But we don't need to be focused on that because God tells us in the scriptures that we need to be focused on Him and on His word, and that as His children, He will take care of us. There's too many people out here that it's okay to mock God in their videos, at concerts, at the Super Bowl. They're literally mocking God, and they're literally saying that it's okay. Look how much everything is so demonic is out in there. It's letting you know. Everything has flipped. It's like we're in an upside down world. All the evil is so-called good now, and anything good is evil. There's literally, everybody knows that they're taking these children. Everybody knows they're kidnapping and doing bad sexual things to these children. Not only that, but they're eating these children. Sacrificing them. Using their blood to make themselves look young. It's right in front of our faces. If y'all haven't woken up, y'all need to wake up. You need to realize, and there's a lot of people that's going and and talking smack about all these evangelists and these preachers that are telling you and warning you that how almost every single thing is demonic. And these people want to lie and say, oh, y'all going too far. Y'all just going too far with that. But we're not lying. Look at it. Every single thing is demonic. Everything is evil. Because we have been lied to about every single thing. It's not a matter of what is all this sin in the world. It's all demonic. The devil has slowly been planting these seeds, and they're growing up. And now they're being revealed. It says in the last days that there'll be no more hiding. That all the witch, we just always assumed, everybody did, that all the magic and all that stuff, just belonged to the medieval times they had magic. But it clearly shows you in the scriptures, there was magic involved in the scriptures. So if there was in medieval times, but they didn't think it just happened in this day and age. Well, I'll be darned. Look around. It is just blatant all about witches and witchcraft, and all this is very much demonic. There's no such thing as good witches. See, what we thought was everybody used to say, we wasn't allowed to watch TV as a kid. It was against our religion. But my dad was not religious, and we had a TV. So we was allowed to watch the Disney Channel. Turns out it is one of the most demonic things. That even in where it says Walt Disney has 3 6s in it. And now we realize what they have done to all those children who grew up on the Disney channels and why they're so berserk. Because of the things that was done to them behind closed doors. It's coming to light how these people sold their soul. They're not even hiding it no more. They're telling you, yes, we had to sell our soul. We had to sacrifice a family member to get all these things. Somebody who's about to sign a contract, who's about to become almost millions and millions and millionaires, will be excited and would sign right away. The fact that these people are being hesitant and is shaken and is scared to death to sign that tells you that for a fact it is true, because they have to sacrifice somebody in order to get it. Some sacrifice their own parents. Some sacrifice their own children. It says it in the scriptures. It's telling you that people always, that the devil likes to get a hold of people and have them sacrifice their children. So it says in the scriptures, do not allow your children to cross through the fire, to pass through the fire. Meaning that a lot of people were sacrificing their children to the devil. If you talk to a lot of ex-witches and stuff, there is a ranking for when they capture certain people. I think that a male who is been untouched or whatever is the highest. And then of course it goes on down, and then you got if they could get a priest or a preacher and stuff like that. And then you wonder why all these pastors have gone out of the light and is into the world. The devil's on a mission to take everybody that is of Christ away from Christ. And many people have fallen away. There's a lot of people who's losing their salvation. They're just giving it up. They're choosing the world. And it says it in the scriptures that a lot of people in the end of times will lose their faith. And we haven't even got to the tribulation yet. We haven't even got to begin where the mark of the beast is coming around. So imagine if we've already lost this many Christians. Just how many is just going to give up. You need to stay in prayer. You need to stay in this word. You got to put on your whole armor of God. You got to do it daily. Not just on Sundays. Not just at Bible studies, but daily. You are to deny yourself when to pick up that cross. It is time for no more joking, no more playing around. There is no more tomorrow. We are literally in the end of the days. Come on, people. It's do or die time. We're not getting any more chances.